The goal of building true wealth shouldn't be about being flashy and growing your ego, but it should be more about being humble, keeping a low profile, and achieving financial freedom. The current world that we live in glorifies material possessions, especially on social media, but if you're able to stay humble and work hard, your wealth will grow very fast. Let's go over 5 reasons why I think looking poor is absolutely important. Reason number 1 of why looking poor is important is that it's simply just less expensive. Because you aren't worried about getting a fancier apartment or buying the newest Tesla, you have more money to save and invest in yourself. The issue with so many Americans is that whenever something new comes out, they go and buy immediately without thinking twice. Did you know that according to CNBC, around 35% of Americans are living paycheck to paycheck? So if you do not want to be caught up in lifestyle inflation, having a humble and modest lifestyle will help you mitigate that risk. And with that extra money, you can save for things that really matter in life, such as an emergency fund worth 3 to 6 months worth of expenses. You can start investing more into, I don't know, a stock market through a Roth IRA, or maybe you can save $500 a month by keeping a low profile, and after 1 year, you will have $6,000. And did you know that an extra $6,000 every year invested into the S&P 500 will be worth over $1 million in 30 years? This could be a huge difference for your future self. Reason number 2 is that you get to have more authentic relationships. A study found that 25% of Americans admit that they have pursued a romantic relationship purely for financial gain, and over half of those people have warped their financial situations to attract a potential partner. If you base your worth on superficial traits or the amount of money you have, you risk attracting people who only value you for those traits. Being authentic is the key to creating long-term relationships, and this idea honestly extends beyond just romantic relationships. It applies to how we present ourselves in almost all aspect of our lives. As the saying goes, don't show off the outside of your house, show off the inside. The outside is what you display to strangers in attempt to gain their respect and admiration, but the inside of your house represents your true self, and that's what you share with family and close friends. It's a fact that many wealthy people tend to choose simplicity over making what they own as their entire identity, because they know that living authentically and valuing what's inside over outward appearance is really the only way to build meaningful, satisfying, and resilient relationships. Reason number 3 of why keeping a low profile is a good thing is that you can be grateful for everything that you already have right now. We often aren't grateful enough for the basic necessities that we have, such as a roof over our head, clean drinking water, and even food to eat. There are so many countries out there that lack these basic resources, and by simply looking at our life and being more appreciative of the stuff that we are blessed with, that's the first great step. Think about all the things that really matter to you. Personally, for me, my family, my health, my friends, and having a purpose in life, and then such necessities such as food, water, and shelter, those matter the most. You're not taking money with you when you pass away, but you will remember all the great memories in life, and having this appreciation will help you avoid what researchers call the hedonic treadmill. That's the tendency of humans to return to a relatively stable level of happiness despite major positive or negative changes in their lives. There was a famous study done in 1978 of lottery winners, and the findings actually showed that, quote, eventually, the thrill of winning the lottery will itself wear off. If all things are judged by the extent to which they depart from a baseline of past experience, gradually even the most positive events will cease to have impact as they themselves are absorbed into the new baseline against which further events are judged. Thus, as lottery winners become accustomed to the additional pleasures made possible by their new wealth, these pleasures should be experienced as less intense and should no longer contribute very much to their general level of happiness. Now, if you go out and buy that new Tesla that you've always wanted, of course it will be amazing in the short term, but over a long time period, you will just revert to your baseline level of happiness, as at the end of the day, a Tesla is also just a car. Reason number 4 of why looking poor is important is because it takes you out of survival mode. A study by the American Psychological Association revealed that 72% of Americans feel stressed about their money. In today's world, a modest and stress-free life is the key to a happy life overall and to reduce the level of anxiety. When it comes to your finances, if you inflate your lifestyle and spend 60% of your income on rent or going out, you cannot afford to lose your job or take a break or even consider other opportunities since you're stuck in survival mode. Upgrading one thing often tends to lead to a domino effect of additional expenses. For example, Yahoo Finance listed car brands by the maintenance costs over the first 75,000 miles, And they found that cars from Hyundai, Kia, and Toyota are almost 3 times cheaper to maintain than luxury cars like BMW and Mercedes-Benz. When you upgrade, there is a domino effect that follows you on all the costs that you have to incur to maintain that item. So instead, the greater you can get the gap between your income and expenses, the more peace of mind you'll have, and this also gives you a flexibility to take risks or simply just take time off when you want to. Work to reduce the stress of maintaining this flashy lifestyle that keeps you stuck in survival mode. Reason number 5 is that it gives us the freedom to choose. When I was younger, I fell into the trap of buying the latest trending clothing brands, and I spent money I didn't have on things that I thought made me really cool. I was constantly chasing the next thing and expected happiness and freedom to follow, which clearly wasn't the case. Now I actually don't spend any money anymore on buying things that are trending. I actually am the type to look for deals on trends that have faded. I also spend a lot of time and money on myself and investing in myself, whether that's, buying more stocks and studying the stock market, or even hiring an editor for my YouTube channel. I am in the process of building myself up to the point where I can have financial freedom and where I am able to walk away from things I just don't want to spend time on. I do this because I understand that time, location, and financial freedom give you the peace of mind that cannot be found anywhere else. If you're new here, my name is Paul and I talk all things money, finance, and investing. So if you like today's video, don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe for more future content just like this. Your life is a masterpiece, so let's unlock your full financial potential together. I really hope you learned a lot in this video, and if you did, don't forget to check out my other videos, and I will catch you in the next one. Take care.